白宫前首席策略师班农先生近日在盖特NFSC Speaks 的直播中爆料，美国华尔街和一些大科技公司正在向川普总统施加压力，要求川普对中共进行妥协。但是，美国的国务卿、国家安全顾问、国防部长都坚决支持美国与中共脱钩，并正在推动中共高层在西方财富报告的发布。
Briefings, the weakness of the Chinese Communist Party right now, and how they're mismanaging the country. I think it's very important that people understand these tariffs recommend a victory for all of us that are for decoupling. Because as you know, the Wall Street crowd and the big tech crowd are pressing President Trump for accommodation because they make a lot of money with the Chinese Communist Party, the hardcore anti-CCP. And I will tell you, Secretary of State Rubio and National Security Advisor Waltz and Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth are all in our camps. They are all decoupling guys. And so I think people should look at these tariffs as a decoupling device. I will also say I agree with you 100% on your second point about this, about the stolen wealth of Lao Beijing and the Chinese people by senior cadre members of the CCP and really funneled into the West. Now, Secretary of State Marco Rubio finished that report in the Senate and has not been released yet. We are pushing for it to be released. There's a quite definitive report by the intelligence community and the Senate made for Rubio when he was on the Senate Intelligence to address specifically this issue. The wealth that's been siphoned out of China into the West of the Chinese Communist Party. So on both your points, and I think President Trump is going to very much press forward with tariffs. He said he's going to go reciprocal tariffs on April 2nd. And for your audience that hasn't had a chance to, I think Alex Leary, one of the best reporters in D.C., has an amazing piece out on yesterday's Wall Street Journal that basically reiterates many of these points, particularly President Trump's going to be very aggressive on tariffs, and that she and his senior members of the Chinese Communist Party are so concerned that they're studying very closely, including Liu and Wang Xishan and that entire crew is studying the Soviet Union in the 70s and then the 80s under Reagan to figure out, they feel they're in a box by America and quite frankly, soon by America and Russia.